Nigeria is once again at the center of serious national conversations following fresh allegations surrounding ransom payments to terrorist groups and intensified security operations in the northern region. A fresh investigation has raised difficult questions about how far authorities may have gone to secure the release of kidnapped school children, even as police in Kaduna State step up their battle against banditry and illegal arms networks. The situation paints a complex picture, one where government officials deny paying ransom, security forces celebrate major operational victories, and citizens continue to demand transparency, safety, and accountability in the face of ongoing insecurity. Before we continue, you are watching Prime Focus News. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. Prime Focus News brings you detailed, balanced and in-depth analysis of major developments across Nigeria and beyond. Please subscribe to our channel, like this video and share it with your friends and family. Watch this report till the end because we will be asking important questions that concern every Nigerian. The only way you can truly support this platform and help others see this update is by liking, sharing and dropping your thoughts in the comment section. Your engagement helps us grow and continue bringing you credible reports. Thank you for your support and for being part of our growing community. Now let's get back to the main report. A fresh investigation by the International News Agency, widely known as AFP, has alleged that the Nigerian government paid a significant ransom to secure the release of adopted school children from St. Mary's Boarding School in Niger State. According to the report, about 230 children and staff members were kidnapped in February 2026. At the time of the adoption, there was no immediate confirmation that Boko Haram was responsible. However, sources familiar with the investigation claim that one of the group's most feared commanders, known as Subiku, allegedly masterminded the operation. The Nigerian government has firmly denied paying any ransom. Officials insist that the children were freed after 2 weeks of strategic negotiations and security pressure. But AFP sources claim otherwise. One source alleged that as much as 40 million naira was paid per student. That would amount to roughly $7 million. Another source estimated the total ransom at about 2 billion naira. If true, this would represent one of the largest ransom payments linked to school kidnappings in recent years. This allegation raises serious concerns. For years, security experts have warned that paying ransom to terrorist groups like Boko Haram could strengthen their operations, fund more attacks, and encourage future kidnappings. Boko Haram, which has operated primarily in the northeastern Nigeria, has been responsible for thousands of deaths and kidnappings over the past decade. The group became globally known after the 2014 adoption of schoolgirls in Chibok. If ransom payments are indeed being made, critics argue that it may provide short-term relief but could worsen long-term insecurity. However, supporters of negotiations say that when innocent children's lives are at risk, government may face extremely difficult decisions. The key question remains, was ransom paid? And if so, is the government being fully transparent with citizens? While the ransom controversy unfolds, the Kaduna State Police Command has launched major intelligence-driven operations targeting bandit camps and criminal hideouts across Kaduna, Kaffa, Igabi, and Kajuru local government areas. According to the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Rabi Mohammed, their clearance operations were based on credible intelligence. During the operations, several bandit camps were dismantled. Some suspected bandits were neutralized during fence gun battles. Others reportedly fled with gunshot injuries. Informants and drug suppliers linked to the criminal networks were arrested. 5 notorious gun runners were apprehended, and a large cache of firearms and hard drugs was recovered. Preliminary investigations suggest that the arrested suspects were involved in manufacturing and supplying illegal weapons used to fuel criminal activities both within and outside Kaduna State. This development signals a shift toward more proactive and intelligence-driven policing. On February 27, 2026, operatives from the anti-kidnapping unit acted on intelligence reports about a suspicious illegal weapons transactions in Kafumagani. The operation led to the arrest of 3 suspects: Peter Bama, Salimondi, and Sunday Matama. Authorities say this successful interception demonstrates their commitment to disrupting the supply chain of illegal arms, a major driver of banditry and kidnapping in the region. The police commissioner issued a strong warning to criminal elements, stating that the command remains fully determined to dismantle all criminal networks operating within the state. Residents have been assured that security operations will continue as part of broader efforts to restore peace.
The Nigerian government paid huge sums of ransom money to the jihadist group Boko Haram to free school children kidnapped. This is the conclusion of a new investigation by the press agency AFP, published on Monday. 230 children and staff were kidnapped from St. Mary's boarding school in central Niger State. Initially, Boko Haram was not thought to be behind this kidnapping, but sources told AFP one of its most feared commanders was behind the mass abduction, a notorious jihadist known as Sadiku. Government officials deny that they paid any ransom money to the jihadist group. They instead emphasized that the school children were freed after 2 weeks of negotiations. But sources told AFP that the government may have paid as much as 40 million naira per head, around $7 million in total. Another source put the figure lower at 2 billion naira overall.
In a sustained crackdown on criminal networks, the Kaduna State Police Command carried out intelligence-led clearance operations across Kajuru, Tafa, Igabi, and Kaura local government areas of the state. According to the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Rabi Mohammed, the operations targeted identified bandit camps and criminal hideouts. He says several bandit camps were dislodged during gun battles, with some suspected bandits neutralized while others reportedly escaped with gunshot injuries.
During the operation, several bandit camps were successfully dislodged. In the course of our fierce exchange of fire, some bandits were neutralized, while others fled with injuries. Suspected bandits, informants, and drug suppliers linked to criminal networks were also apprehended. As a result of the operations, many suspected notorious bandits have been arrested.
According to him, the operation also led to the arrest of several suspected bandits and 5 notorious gun runners, as well as a recovery of a significant cache of firearms and hard drugs. Preliminary investigations indicate that the suspects were involved in manufacturing and supplying illegal weapons used to fuel criminal activities within and beyond Kaduna State. However, the police commissioner issues a warning notice to bandits and other criminal elements operating within Kaduna State.
Following credible intelligence regarding suspicious activities linked to an illegal weapons transaction, a team of operatives from the anti-kidnapping unit swiftly mobilized to Kasom Magani. The operation led to the interception and arrest of 3 suspects, namely Peter Bama, male of Iburu, Sale Monde, male of Iburu, and Sunday Makama, male of Kasom Magani. This achievement underscores our commitment to proactive intelligence-driven policing and violent crime in the state. Let me once again reiterate that the Kaduna State Police Command will not relent in its determination to dismantle all criminal networks operating within the state.
While the police says all the suspects will be charged to court upon completion of investigations, the command also reaffirms its preparedness to ensure the safety of lives and property of citizens across the state.
In a separate development, an Islamic group in the northern Nigeria staged protests over the reported buying of Iran's supreme leader, demanding justice and condemning what they described as an attack on the global Muslim community. The protests drew attention and sparked debate across the region. Many observers describe the demonstration as a misplaced priority, arguing that northern Nigeria is currently battling pressing challenges including banditry, kidnapping, poverty, and unemployment.
It has broken our hearts, it has weakened us, and it at the same time it reminded us with the martyrdom of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam, and then we regain ourselves, and we felt that this is the path.
Critics question why energy and resources were being directed toward international political issues while local communities continue to suffer from insecurity. Supporters of the protest, however, argue that global Muslim solidarity is important and that injustice anywhere affects believers everywhere. The reasons behind the alleged buying of the Iranian leader remain part of broader geopolitical tensions involving Middle Eastern politics, international rivalries, and regional security disputes. But the bigger local question remains: should communities facing immediate security threats focus more on domestic issues rather than international political developments? These events highlight three critical themes: transparency in government security strategy, sustainable security measures, and community priorities. Nigeria stands at a crossroads. The fight against Boko Haram and bandits is far from over. Security agencies continue to record tactical successes, yet the threat persists. Trust between citizens and government remains essential. Without transparency and accountability, public confidence may weaken. So my viewers, before we end this report, we want to hear from you. Do you believe the government paid ransom to secure the release of the school children? If ransom was paid, was it justified to save innocent lives? Are the Kaduna police operations enough to curb banditry in the long term? Was the protest over the Iranian leader's buying appropriate at this time? And what should be the top priority for northern Nigeria right now? Drop your answers in the comment section below. If you found this report informative, please subscribe to Prime Focus News, like this video and share it so more people can join the conversation. Remember, the only way you can support this platform and help others see this update is by liking, sharing and commenting on our videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your continued support, and we will see you in our next report.